You ever wish you had a pocket hole screw that was bigger? Pocket hole jigs, such as the Craig jig, are staples in woodworking. But sometimes you need something that just holds a little bit better. I'm going to make a pocket hole bit for that screw. I'm going to start with this DeWalt 12-inch, quarter-inch drill bit. I also have an old 1-inch spade bit I'm going to cannibalize to make this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this bit right down the middle. Now I'm going to cut it off right here. Shut up, I know I need a real vise. So I've clamped them together like this. I'm going to tack it together while it's held in the vise, and then I'm going to get it away from the wood table before I weld it together all the way. I've got to be careful to sort of try to match the angle here on top where I cut this little point off and clean that part up. Alright, so that looks abominable, but I think if I clean it up with some files, it might look okay. Again, I've got to be very careful to match this angle. It's already on the drill bit. So now what I need to do is I need to make sure that I have exactly 1/2 inch between the center of the long drill bit to the outside of this wing right here. I'm sure I'll have to take some off. The goal I'm going for is a perfect 1-inch hole. Because this long bit was a 1/4-inch bit to start with, what we'll need to do is make sure the measurement from the outside of it to over here is 5/8 of an inch, or 0.625 of an inch. And that's right there, that's about 0.72. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on the sander and see if I can get it close. What I'm going to do now is put a slight back bevel on this outside here where I've been sanding. That way it doesn't create excess drag in the hole. So we'll check one more time from outside to outside point. We have about 0.635 right there. So that should be a little bit oversized. What I'm going to do from here out is I'm actually going to put it in a drill and drill a test hole, measure the test hole, and see how much more I need to take off. I've got a scrap MDF door here to test hole diameter on. It shouldn't be too much resistance on the bit, and working at any sort of angle doesn't matter, since all we're testing right now is hole diameter. Well, it cuts a clean hole. So a hole actually measures about 0.985 of an inch, just under an inch. And to be honest, that's exactly where I'd rather be. I'd rather have to sand my dowel rod that I'm going to use for plugs a little bit than have it fit loosely. I'll try it out tomorrow, and if it breaks, I'll build another one. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and I'll post another video tomorrow showing how this works.